Hey guys, what's up? It's Katie and I'm back with another Marvel Contest of Champions video. And yes, I have my hair like Black Widow because I figured if you're gonna be fighting Black Widow, you might as well become Black Widow. So today we're going to be looking at all of the boss fights for this month's Uncollected Red by Dawn. So the first boss that we come across is Hood with enhanced energy attacks, debilitate electric fluctuations, so your buffs are reduced by 5 seconds, and if you're a robot, you suffer 70% reduced ability accuracy. EMP modification, so if you gain a buff, Hood gets an overclock charge, which deals 15% energy damage per strike of special, and then it converts all of those charges into passive shocks. And then he's also got tunnel vision, which is the worst really of this fight. So the tunnel vision is you gain a falter debuff if you perform the same action twice, and it's very much the same as when you're fighting Ebony Maw. So you don't want to perform the same hit twice, so no light, no medium. So Wasp is a really good counter for this, but any champ will do very well here. So the next boss that we're coming across is Red Hulk with Outlast, Backup Recovery, Redoubled Determination, Buffet, and Toxican. No. So you can bring a poison immune champ in here. You don't really need to though, because if you're not worried about getting hit, you don't have to worry about getting that poison on you. Now, of course, Red Hulk is poison immune, so he's not gonna get poison either, and he's gonna convert that into heat charges. And so you wanna bait out those special ones because again, that's the easier special to dodge. But with the Toxicant, plus the baiting of the special ones, he's gonna gain 10 heat charges really quick, which means he's gonna start hitting really hard, really quick. So, and then the backup recovery, you can see there the power that he gained. So you're gonna wanna bring a heal blocker in here to be really the most efficient to deal with that buffet as well. So, you know, Warlock is actually a really good option for that fight. So now we're moving on to Punisher 2099 with Enhanced Special 1 Bias, Extinction Protocol. So with Extinction Protocol, he gains plus 200 attack based on how full your power bar is, and his power rate is increased by 15% for each special attack he throws. He's also got Resistor and Aspect of Evolution. Now, Hype is a really good option for this because he rotates between physical and energy attacks to kind of mitigate that resistor node. With the Enhanced Special 1, you really need to dodge the first part of that Special 1, although it can be kind of tricky to do. I've fought this guy a lot in Map 6 AQ. And then just because it's Enhanced Special 1 doesn't mean he's not necessarily going to throw the Special 2, or excuse me, Special 1 Bias. Magic is the best bet for this because not only does she alternate between physical and energy attacks with her specials, but also because of that power control that she has. All right, so now we're moving on to Kingpin with Critical Resistance, Force of Will, Rapid Metabolism, so he's gonna shrug debuffs even faster than what he normally does, Power Drain, so he power drains 100% of your power off of his specials, and Counter Strike. So Counter Strike, if once you dex an attack, you gain a Fury buff, and if you gain 10 of these Fury buffs, Kingpin goes unblockable for 15 seconds. So I originally brought in Archangel here to try to, you know, mitigate the Counter Strike and dealing with the dex, but unfortunately, because of that rapid metabolism, Kingpin just shrugs those debuffs too quickly. So Archangel, while on paper is a good theory for this fight, but he's not exactly the best execution. Now, Ghost is a great option for this. Number one is because you don't really have to deal with that rapid metabolism, right? Because you just phase, hit, phase, hit, phase, hit. Number two, you don't really have to deal with that Counter Strike either, because when he goes unblockable, just phase, right? Right. So that's what makes her a great counter to this fight. Havoc would also be a really good counter to this. Hyperion, because you can gain specials so quickly. You want to kind of play this fight like he is stun immune. So that's the best way to kind of get around that Counter Strike if you don't have Ghost, or if you're not that great at playing Ghost. So again, Hyperion is a really good option. Havoc, just build up those plasmas and that sort of thing. So, but overall, he's probably one of the harder of the quote-unquote older bosses in this month's event quest. All right, so now we're moving on to the newest, one of the newest champs, excuse me, Black Widow Deadly Origin. So she's got physical resistance, enhanced shock, Schadenfreude, I think I said that right. And that is anytime you are inflicted with a debuff, she gains a fury for 8 seconds. She's got Eye for punishment, so she's more aggressive while Widow's Insight is active. And if you want more information on Widow's Insight, I will put a link to the video I did on Black Widow's Champion Spotlight. So go ahead and check this out. Check that out if you want more information on Black Widow Deadly Origin. And she also has Dizzy, so each time she evades an attack, you are inflicted with a Disorient debuff, which reduces your defensive ability accuracy and block proficiency for 12 seconds. Now, the new Storm with the Lightning Tempest is an absolute monster for this fight. You definitely want to bait out her special 2s. They're much easier to dodge. Emma, Doom, anyone who's really shock immune would be a good option for this fight, even Archangel as well. All right, so now we're moving on to Red Guardian with Armor, Blood in the Water. What is he, a shark? So he gains a passive fury if you have a debuff on you. Mighty Charge, that's one of my favorites, psych. Russian Resolve, so his shield fracture cooldown can't exceed 10 seconds, and Riot Shield, so he loses 1 durability in his shield each time he is struck by any attack except heavy. So like Black Widow, if you want more information regarding Red Guardian and how his shield works, I'll put a link to the Red Guardian video that I did earlier in the description, so you can go ahead and check that out. Now, to break his shield, you have to hit him 10 times. Kind of think of it as like breakthrough, right? So kind of think of it in that regard. And you can't exactly parry this guy because of the Mighty Charge. Now, Hype is a great option for this because you can just throw specials until you get his shield down and just go ham. Now, you can't punish his heavy while his shield is up. If you do this, you will get stunned and he will come in and riggedy wreck you. Now, there are ways around this. Number 1, you can bring in someone like Emma, who in diamond form can't be stunned, or you can bring in Nick Fury, because once the real Nick Fury stands up, you know, once his LMD is destroyed, he is stun immune. So if you kind of play him with his shield is up, like encroaching stun with when it comes to his heavy, it's kind of a good way to play him. But Nick Fury and Emma, they are great options. Bait out that special 2 over the special 1. The special 1 has kind of a really long reach to it, and it can be a little bit dodgy at times. But however, when in doubt, quake and bake. But anyways, guys, that's all that I got for Red by Dawn. Let me know in the comments below, what did you think of this month's Uncollected event? How did you think the bosses were? What did you think of Black Widow, Deadly Origin, and Red Guardian? Who did you think was the tougher of the 2 bosses? Let me know in the comments below and let's discuss. As always, guys, thanks so much for watching. If you guys liked what you saw and you want to see more, please remember to like and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter and hit me up in the Discord chat. Thanks, guys. Bye.